Hey there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy from the Wooly Llama shop. In shadow. He's got his back to us right now. Wow. Didn't realize how bad my hair was like standing straight up until I got on the camera. I am here for day, it's not even written on my calendar, day of Halloween 2025 crochet-a-long. Let me figure this out right fast. Let's see where we at. So I got to 81. That's what happens when you're unprepared and you just decide you're just going to do a video. So I was, what, 81, 82. Okay, so we're at 83. Might as well label the rest of my calendar while I'm here so I know tomorrow what day we're on. Oops, 85 twice. That's not cool. 86, 87, 88. 89. So how y'all doing today? Well, I label my calendar. So as you know, it's Monday, and I just got off a long weekend, so I'm feeling it today. And I had to get up early this morning and run errands for the new job. Of course, I had to go get a TB shot. I don't know if you can't see it real well. That was right there. They had to jab me with a needle this morning, and I have to go back Wednesday and get it read. And so, anyway, Mondays are always rough for me, and I've got a bit of a headache today. So I decided to get this video wrapped up and out of the way so I can get busy with other things. I'm almost done. Went to 97, 98. 99, and as I suspected, day 100 falls on the 30th. So Google lied to me, and or I misfed the information to Google, but we actually have 101 days of Halloween. But I'm not going to change the title now. I kind of suspected this a ways back, but it doesn't matter. So basically what we're doing, if you're new here, I decided to celebrate the fall and Halloween season by making an afghan with 1 block a day. Not necessarily making the 1 block a day, but 1 block to symbolize each of the days of Halloween. So 100 blocks, 100 days ish. Hasn't quite turned out the way I envisioned it at the beginning, but all the best things do change and grow and evolve, so they could survive, right? And my blanket now has 105 squares. The envisioned finished product has 105 squares. One of them is larger than the other, and it is in the center. So that is my project, my 100 days that I am doing to celebrate the Halloween. It started out as a crochet-along, but now I have turned it into a craft-along, and I've invited all of you to join. I have patches. I made a fresh batch last week. And it doesn't even say anything about CAL on there, but I decided CAL can stand for craft-along. So it is not too late to join. You are more than welcome to send me your pictures of any kind of Halloween or fall crafted ideas with your name as to how to attribute you. You can email them to me. That's the best way for me to find them immediately. And if you want a patch, make sure you give me your mailing address, and I will be happy to mail it out to you. It is, I am making iron-on patches unless you otherwise specify. Yeah. So I am not alone in this venture. I have Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and More, who is also making a blanket. Not the same blanket as me, mind you. She is making a 100 square blanket. Her blocks, I told you I have a headache today. Her blocks are inspired by her viewers, by things she sees. Sometimes my blocks inspire her and she steals them and puts them in hers. It is loaded with one particular type, as mine is as well. My theme is spiders. To find out her theme, you have to go find her videos to find her theme. I meant watch her videos to find out what her theme is. Mine, It came out of Jinx, the Jack-o'-lantern of joy. I cannot talk today. And Jinx determined the blocks that came out, the order in the beginning. Now, like I said, since I have evolved, I was going to go in the order that I drew them out, and put them together in that order. Well, I have lost track because I have been everywhere. I am not making them in order anymore. I'm just doing the best I can to survive till Halloween. That's what I'm doing. I am just, because of my crazy work schedule and the shop and everything, like, for instance, my progress this weekend was 3 blank blocks, because that is what I accomplished on my breaks, my lunch breaks. And yes, I mean, when I said Patricia and I have given up our life to this is what I did on my lunch break at work. So, to put it in perspective for you, I go to work, I get 2 30-minute breaks. And it takes me just a little bit longer than 30 minutes to make one of these. I mean, I'm kind of like on row 5 when I get to. And so then there are those times when I fall asleep crocheting in my break. Anyway, so I work, I get 2 30-minute breaks, so I crochet. I eat while I chart, even though I'm not supposed to. I mean, nurses do it all the time, right? We eat while we chart. It's the biggest thing. I mean, we're sitting there, we're doing nothing else but just charting, clicking, whatever we're eating. You know, that's what we do. And so then I come home and I sleep for about 6.5 hours, if I'm lucky, and then I get up and do it all over again the next day. And then, you know, 2 more 30-minute breaks, and then I come home and go to bed and wake up Monday morning. I mean, that's my life on the weekends. And so, that totally threw a monkey wrench in this whole thing. That and the fact that I did not want to feel like I was pressured or rushed to get my blocks done, so I wanted to slow down and enjoy it, which I do enjoy crocheting on my lunch break because it does help me de-stress. You know, I sit next to the aquarium in the little sitting room or whatever, and I listen to the sounds of the aquarium, the little bubbles. It helps me de-stress while I'm at work. However, I cannot take little appliques with me. You know, I want something I don't have to haul a whole bunch of stuff. And so I fit it in my little Wooly Llama bag. And this is, whatever fits in this bag is what goes to work with me to work on. Because, like I said, I don't want a whole lot of stuff. I don't want something I have to think about. And these squares are absolutely wonderful for not having to think about it. Because I've made so many of them, I have the pattern memorized. I don't even know if I'm following anybody's pattern anymore because I didn't have a pattern with me one day and I just made it up as I went. And so, I've become an expert at making circle and a square blocks. Although I don't really think I am using the right pattern anymore. I mean, I think in the beginning when I was doing the full moon blocks, the circles were bigger. But, I don't know, doesn't matter. Does not matter in the least. It's my pattern, my blocks, my way. So now, I have 3 more blank blocks to add something to the massive stack of other blocks that I've already finished. So now I need to get working on appliques and get some of these blocks done. Now, I also, on Friday, but I ran out of time. Well, no, I don't want to talk about that yet. I'm going to try to finish it this afternoon. I was working on one particular one that I did not draw, but I stole from Missy. So, I will provide the pattern because she gave me the link. So, I'm going to try to finish that one. I don't want to show my progress on it yet. So, I just don't. You'll see it probably tomorrow if this headache goes away so I can crochet and think about it, because this one's, it's not hard, it's just, there's pieces. And so, let us draw from Jinx right quick, and then I got another little something I want to share if I can find it. I just had it. Alright, so Jinx says we are drawing 71. And if you're new here, what I mean by that is I have a list. I made a massive, massive list. I gotta move stuff around my desk. It's too messy over here. Did I say 74? That's 71. I don't know what I said. But anyway, I made this massive list before this started, and I put it in OneNote, Microsoft OneNote. And I assigned each little thing I found, whether it be a motif, a block, or whatever, I assigned it a number and made a list in OneNote. And when I draw out a number, I go to my OneNote, which I'm doing right now as I'm talking, and I look it up. Oh, well, that's cute. Okay, so you'll see it right about here. It's the Easy Cat Dishcloth free pattern. So I'm going to turn a dishcloth into a block for my blanket. And I bet Missy would like this one, but I don't know if she has enough room to put another cat in there. Who knows? Maybe she can squeeze another cat in there. But this one is multiple cats. So I'm almost going to say the words. Let me see. I double dog dare ya, Missy. I double dog dare ya to put this one in your blanket somewhere. In fact, I'd like to see it on the corner, the very last corner, the very last block. I claim it, and I double dog dare you. So anyway, Missy and I love to play around with each other, and I hope she takes up my double dog dare. But then there's also Patricia. Oh, I could double dog dare Patricia also. This is a nice, easy little thing. She could make a dishcloth out of it because it's already a dishcloth and it won't take much time. So, I double dog dare Missy and Patricia to make this today's square. And there is one more person. I'm not going to double dog dare her because I know her life is super busy right now. But if she would like, Nova can do it too. Nova at Nova Gnome Creations. Those are the four of us that are doing this project. And it's amazing what Joy does for a headache. My headache is going away. This is amazing because I'm so happy. I love Joy. Joy is great. So, in case you didn't get those names, Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and More, Patricia at the Yarny Cat Crochet, and Nova at Nova Gnome Creations are always linked down below. It's a permanent part of my description box. And so, I'm just going to extend the invitation to Nova if she would like to make the block. But the other two, I mean, I know Patricia's busy, so. And I'm not putting a deadline on any of it. So it's like an open-ended deadline. So, I hope Patricia has some cotton to make a dishcloth. And Missy, well, I know Missy's got lots of yarn. So, there we go. The challenges have been set. And now the last piece, a Happy Mail. I was opening my Amazon packages today, which I need to make another shop video. I haven't done that in a while, but I had so many boxes and I had such a headache. And I was like, I don't want to. So anyway, I was opening the boxes, getting out the expected items, and all of a sudden, here's this thing. And I'm sorry I had to already open it. I had to. I now, too, can wooble. I mean, I could have woobled before, because I have Steve. But, I just, the woobles, they're so expensive. But, my very lovely, wonderful husband bought me a woobles kit. And it's a llama! It's a llama! And I love Minecraft. I love llamas in Minecraft, and that brings two of my things together that I love. I say I love Minecraft, and I've never even played the game, but I love to watch. When my kids played it, I love to watch them play. I really need to figure out a way to get Minecraft. Just because, and I watched the movie, and I really like the movie. I think I like it just because of, I don't know, I like the blocky sort. I was a Tetris kid. I liked the blocks. I loved Legos. And so Minecraft really reminds me so much of those two things, Tetris and Legos. But anyway, I have an official llama hook now. I don't know if y'all can. I don't think it'll focus. Because I can't, there is not enough of me to. see, this camera is crazy. It won't focus. But anyway, there is llamas on it, take my word, even if you can't see it. And of course the standard Wooble stuff, which I'm excited about the yarn because I was wondering. It is variegated, so I don't have to do a whole bunch of color changing, which is what I would expect from a beginner kit, but you know. And of course it's got the standard pre-start for you, which I will restart my own because it seems backward. I mean, it's started for a right-handed person, because I did that with Steve. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? I just took it out and started over. I like the way I do my magic rings anyway, and so, but I have rambled on far enough for today. I hope to start showing you some progress in some of these blocks. I mean, all I've done lately, it seems like, is blank blocks, but it's still progress. I just haven't been sitting at my desk much. Sorry. I got to keep an eye on my phone because of the new job, so sorry about the interruption. Anyway, where we are at as far as the new job, let me pop up a calendar. This shouldn't affect the 100 Days of Halloween too much because 2 weeks, 2 Mondays from now, I start my new job. And so hopefully I will be able to go ahead and continue videos every day, fit them in somewhere, because I will be starting night shift once I get the initial orientation out of the way and like that. I usually what happens is I do a day of orientation, like the standard training type stuff on the first day, and then on the second day they'll actually put me out on the floor and spend 1 day with a person, and then by the third day in the week I'm on my own. And so that's a story for another video, but that's usually the way my first week works, is orientation, bam. Now, there was a hospital where I got like this much orientation in the morning. Now, to be fair, okay, I had worked at a sister facility before, but I got like this much orientation in the morning. There was a couple of little videos I had to watch specific to that facility, and then they threw me out on the floor. They said, here, go up to such and such floor, and you can have, you know, half a day with so-and-so, or, you know, you can have 3/4 of the day with so-and-so upstairs, so you can get acquainted. Well, they pretty much just threw me on the floor because the so-and-so that they put me with was yanked away from me. I don't know if it was a short staffing day or what, but those are the kind of situations I put myself in as a travel nurse. But everyone was very helpful. You know, if I needed, I mean, a nurse is a nurse is a nurse is a nurse. If you know how to be a nurse, you can be a nurse anywhere. It's just, where's the supply cabinet? Where are the meds? You know, those kind of things. Where do I find things? I need my passwords, and I can go. I mean, a nurse is a nurse. It's universal. And so it's just knowing the facility and how they want you to do things. So that was kind of a, okay. And, you know, so I have to, I've learned to become a quick learner. I mean, I have to write everything down. If it's something I don't think I can learn really fast, I write it down. But anyway, like I said, you did not come here for that. You came here for the 100 Days of Halloween. And so, another thing, check out, I will put the link to my other channel down below. And if you're not already subscribed to the other one, my travel adventures will be starting over there in 2 weeks. There might be a few videos as I prepare to go, or a video or something like that. But the majority of, I'm going to try to keep the majority of the crafting over here and the traveling over there. That way we're, and shop business belongs here, because technically this is a crafting business. So you never know what kind of crafts you're going to see on here. I have some things. Oh, here we go again. I'm hopping down another rabbit hole. As long as I have you here. I just need to make videos, other videos besides 100 Days of Halloween. I have a Halloween project in mind that I would like to do on Halloween. I'm going to try to do the prepping here in case I spend Halloween there. But I have a Halloween project that I want to work on Halloween. If I'm off on Halloween, or if I have the ability to work on Halloween. If not, I will pick another day and work on it. Most likely it will be there, because I probably will end up spending the whole first week there in Lafayette. But anyway, and my apologies in advance to my friends who don't like clowns, or Pennywise to be specific, because that is the project I'm working on. It's I'm going to be upcycling a t-shirt on Halloween. You know, you've seen the shirts with the crocheted sleeves. That's what I'm doing. So, kind of a spoiler there, but I just wanted my friends who are not liking him. I mean, I try to keep it as limited as possible to not show him, but he may pop out. So, to all the people I care about who watch my channel, I know that you will hear this, and you know, if you need to skip that video, it's okay. So, we've been here 21 minutes. I'm gonna say, have a fabulous rest of your Monday. Frightfully fabulous. Frightfully fabulous rest of your Monday, and I hope that you find lots of peace and rest today, and that you restore your soul, and we'll see you again tomorrow.